Aman 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 Dream of rain, yelele, I dream of gardens in the desert, stand and beg in vain, yelele, I dream of love as time runs through my hands. There's a rose, yelele, each of us bears a secret promise. There's a fly, yelele, knows me. Perfume ever tortured me more than this. رجعوني عينيك علمونا ندم على الماضي وجراحه اللي شفته قبل ما تشوفك عينيا عمري ضايع يحسبوا ازاي عليا انت عمري Dream of rain, dream of gardens in the desert, sand back in vain, I dream of love as time runs through my hands. But desert rose, this memory of Eden haunts as old as there's a flower, this red perfume and the sweet intoxication of the fall.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Karim Samra, and I'm the founder of Changelabs. Today, I want to welcome you to the 2020 Changelabs Egypt Demo Day. It's an honor to be here with you today. I'm so excited about the startups we are about to present to you. We've been working diligently over the last 2 to 3 months to bring together some of the most impactful and game-changing startups in the Egyptian ecosystem. We have worked along 2 tracks this year, green energy and impact. we're about to present to you 13 startups today that we've been working with day in and day out through our accelerator program. I want to thank GGF, the Green for Growth Fund. I want to thank all of our partners in Egypt, including the Dutch Development Bank as well, for supporting this year's cohort and enabling us to do what we do, which is work with some of the most promising entrepreneurs in all of the MENA, Middle East, North Africa, to help them bring their ideas and their startups to market. Last year, we invested £2 million across 3 of our top startups. Another £2 million was invested by investors just like you through our demo day. We're hoping to double that amount this year and continue to supporting young Egyptian entrepreneurs who are using their skills to solve some of the most pressing challenges that Egypt faces every year. I'm very excited to welcome you. You're about to witness 13 very exciting startups right on the banks of the Nile. So strap yourselves into your seats and get ready for a show you will not forget.
Hello everyone, my name is Jamal Khayat, co-founder at Changelabs. I wanted to welcome you to our very first virtual pitches. I'll be your virtual host for the evening, and I want to get started with a special message from a good friend of the Changelabs program, a good friend of mine, Mr. Mohammed Morsi. So please stay tuned. Rolling! Action!
Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mohammed Morsi. I am the country head for Finance in Motion Egypt office. Finance in Motion is an impact manager and fund advisor for several funds, including the Green for Growth Fund. We have chosen Changelabs to launch Egypt's first green energy and energy efficiency accelerator. Green energy is of utmost importance given the high need for innovative solutions that would take and help move Egypt to the next phase of its development, a phase where business and the environment meet hand in hand and in line with the Egyptian government's 2030 vision. This is the second year that we partner with Changelabs, and we are very proud of helping them support and develop the next generation of impact entrepreneurs. Today you will see 13 great startups, and I personally ask you to support them not just financially, but also in every way you can. Please remember that SMEs and innovation are the cornerstones for any high-performing economy. Thank you, and wishing you a pleasant and very productive day.
The Middle East is going through a challenging time, and Egypt, with its strategic location, is at the center or heart of these challenges. It's a country of more than 100 million people, one of the youngest populations in the world and one of the fastest growing populations in the world. There are infrastructure challenges, there are transportation challenges, and there are healthcare challenges. Changelabs was created to help young people become part of the solution, to solve the most challenging problems facing Egypt using entrepreneurship and while making money.
We believe in the potential of entrepreneurs. So our mission is to empower those entrepreneurs by providing capital, so financing, but also we think that impact investing is more than just providing financing. To give young people the opportunity to become entrepreneurs and then together solve the most pressing issues that create lasting impact. That's why FMO especially invests in entrepreneurs, because we do believe that that's the engine of the growth of an economy.
We, as the fund advisor for Sanad, we take pride in this partnership with Changelabs. We are here to support those young and beautiful minds, those innovative entrepreneurs, and support the overall ecosystem in Egypt and throughout the whole region.
Over the last 10 years, we've amassed all this know-how and methodology to bring it right here to Egypt, to the Changelabs program, for all of you to have a great experience, one-of-a-kind experience, getting mentored by some of the best entrepreneurs, experts, getting exposure to investors, getting access to the best workshops that you can find around the country and in the world.
You youth are our hope and future, You must be a part of the future of your country. We will not let you stay on the sidelines and stay quiet. Come to the table, launch your startup, make a difference, make an impact, and change your country for the better. And we believe that Changelabs and programs like Changelabs, which are accelerators that are targeting not just profits, not just financial return, but also social return, are the best vehicle to allow youth to come back into the conversation.
Changelabs definitely gives great value to everything any startup could be needing or doing.
It's a great opportunity to be part of Changelabs, the amazing program.
I believe social enterprise is the future.
We believe youth are the future.
If not youth, then who?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into it. I hope that the pizza has arrived for the investors in Egypt that have signed up at the right time. We promised you pizza. We wanted to make sure that everybody's sitting down with their team and focused on the pitches that are coming up. We're very excited about the progress that those 13 startups have made. Of course, we have the energy and impact tracks. We sent you some material, so make sure to review it in your inboxes. The very first startup, one we're very proud of, one that I'm looking forward to have their product myself. And maybe I can use it in the beach. As you can see behind me, this is the closest I was able to get to Egypt this summer. This is Taba right there. Maybe I'll get a chance to go scuba diving, but for now, let's focus on the startups, on the pitches. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the very first startup of today's pitches, Sivu.
Good morning, my name is Ali. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Sivu. I was motivated to start Sivu by my experience in marine robotics to fill big gap in the marine transportation market. At Sivu, we design and manufacture clean, green, energy-powered marine transportation devices. We saw a good opportunity to penetrate the market through the personal watercraft and motor entertainment industry. Globally, the personal watercraft industry is worth $1.3 billion with 7% annual growth. In 2018, tours spent more than $1 billion in water sports and entertainment activities in Egypt. There are more than 140 aqua entertainment centers and over 3,000 yachts spread in 55 marinas across our legendary beaches on the Mediterranean and Red Sea. Sadly, due to marine pollution caused primarily by fuel emissions, coral reefs and the underwater ecosystem are gradually dying. If we continue at this rate, Egypt stands to lose 95% of the $6 billion coral reef tourism generates. That's why the government has decided to ban jet skis and other damaging devices in many coastal areas. Meet our first product, Sivu Orca. Orca is the first multi-purpose battery-powered portable personal watercraft designed and manufactured in Egypt. Orca can run for 1 hour at a speed up to 21 km per hour, dragging up to 100 kg of weight. It can also be controlled wirelessly for convenience with potential rescue applications. Sivu Orca was designed by me and my team who have extensive experience designing and building underwater submarines for many research universities. Its design is unique and innovative. It is smaller than its competitor, significantly lighter and less costly to manufacture and sell. It will be fully manufactured in Egypt with batteries and motors that are imported and manufactured specifically according to our designs. Manufacturing our product requires high-end technology. That's why we partnered with the Industrial Modernization Center in order to register and license our product, assure quality control, introduce us to big industrial manufacturers. Right now, we are negotiating with Al Arabi Group and MCV to manufacture our product in their facilities. We should close a deal in a month. Sivu Orca costed $3,000 to make at scale and sold for $5,000 per unit, significantly lower than all the competing products. Each unit will come with 2 years warranty and service agreement of $500 per year. And we are the only company that will provide after-sales services in Egypt. Due to significant tariffs on imported goods and exemption for locally manufactured products, Sivu's price point will be significantly lower than all the competing products. Chimera and Seabop, our main competitors, cost above $10,000 per unit in Egypt and are much larger and heavier. Another current alternative in the local market are jet skis, but they consume 25 liters of oil per hour and have high operating and maintenance costs. Moreover, each of 100 hours of riding jet ski emits 8 tons of CO2. Additionally, according to the Paris Climate Change Agreement, fossil fuel vehicles will be banned by 2040. We are targeting a B2B market with three main segments: over 140 aqua entertainment centers, 70 tourist companies, and 3,000 yachts located in 55 marinas. 80% of our market is located in Hurghada and Sharm el-Sheikh, where we will conduct demo days using our pilot product, showing it to potential customers, and sign pre-orders contracts, as we are manufacturing in batches. The current Egyptian market capacity is over 4,000 units. We are planning to capture 7% of the Egyptian market in the first 2 years, with a total revenue of $1.4 million. In the third year, we will expand to the Gulf market, selling a total of 500 units and reaching a 20% net margin. According to customer interviews and surveys, the values that we provide are: first, it's a product that you can safely use even if you are not a professional, or let your kids use it without worry. It's affordable product like a laptop price. Also, it's a portable, so you can even use it in a swimming pools. Also, we provide a customer service and maintenance of the product. And finally, it's an eco-friendly product. Through the past years, we invested more than $20,000 building prototypes to validate the problem and the solution. Then we surveyed more than 100 target customers and tested the prototypes with tens of them. Now, we are in the final stages of manufacturing the product, and we are launching the first pilot in the upcoming 3 weeks. In just 2 weeks, we have talked to 7 customers, 4 of which are interested to buy 12 units. Earlier this week, we successfully signed the first 2 pre-orders, surprisingly at a price 20% higher than our planned price. We are raising $200,000 to manufacture our first batch, pay salaries to expand our team, and for marketing and legalization. Our team has more than 7 years experience in underwater robotics, winning international awards, 10 years in experience in tourism and entertainment sector, industrial manufacturing, supply chain, and marketing. Our advisors bring a history of innovation management, green energy deployment, as well as inventing and selling global tech products. We envision a green future. We believe the future is electric. Now it's your turn. Thank you.
All right, let's keep going. So 1 pitch down, 12 to go. Next startup might be more relevant than ever in today's pandemic. Present to you Team Hospitalio. Enjoy.
Hello everyone. I'm Mohammed Assam, co-founder and CEO of Hospitalio. Everyone knows that the MENA healthcare market is underserved and patients are facing many challenges to get the care they want. Do you know that the average waiting time at a clinic or a hospital is about 120 minutes and the average traveling time is about 40 minutes? This is not okay, especially when the latest research suggests that 75% of those visits are unnecessary. The MENA healthcare market is massive and it continues to grow exponentially. The overall market spend is estimated to reach about $144 billion by end of 2020. Telemedicine market represents about $3.5 billion and the home health care market is about $20 billion. Meet Hospitalia. Hospitalia is the only platform in the MENA region that provides a holistic outpatient approach, delivering end-to-end healthcare services. We serve 75% of the patient needs by connecting them to doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, and even radiology and lab services at the comfort of their homes. With the rising demand for Hospitalia services, we conduct 8.6K visits, helping 2.7K patients and around 4.5K consultations, generating 192 as a gross revenue with 26% month-over-month gross. We have built a flexible platform that customers can access at any time, anywhere. Our web platform, which provides real-time service booking, provider registration, and access to customer service agent with one button click. In a couple of minutes, through our mobile app, which will be available on Google Play and Apple Store, which provides a seamless experience for requesting our services. Our customers' journey have been designed according to the optimum patient needs, with a multi-channel for getting care either by phone, app, or the website. Hospitalia provides an integrated loop of care. Our current capacity effectively allows us to do 10 times the number of visits we conduct nowadays, because we have built a strong provider network with 240 providers and 10 healthcare organization on our network who have been selected according to a specific criteria and qualifications. Our providers can make up to 200% of their full-time salary each month if they are able to do 3 to 4 visits per day. There are a number of competitors and none of them have the breadth of Hospitalia services. Hospitalia provides the same doctor follow-up through our life care services, also helps hospitals and polyclinics in improving their practice by going to the home and life care services through our platform. Our business model works and it allows us to generate $192K US as a gross revenue. We take 25% commission per service. We provide a subscription-based model for our life care services to corporates with integrated go-to-market plan that guarantees our business growth, which is based on 2 vectors: online through social media ads, search engine optimization and search engine marketing, and offline through on-ground activations campaigns in clubs and residential complexes and also in corporates. Currently we have 2 corporate customers, which is IACC and Mountain View. We ask for 12 months of financing of $300K US that will be spent on marketing, technology, and team expansion to be able to achieve our next milestone of 35K visits and 87K consultations. Currently, we cover 80% of our OPEX. We aspire for more in the near future. Development of our life care app, continuing geographical expansion, and enhancing our product experience during the coming 3 years. With 40 years of diversified experience in the pharmaceutical business, medical operations, and technology, our management team, Assam, Ma'moon, Abdullah, and Tariq, are committed to redefine the healthcare service market. Thanks to our supportive team, also Hospitalia is inspiring hope and well-being not only for the patients and also for their families. Thank you.
So the third startup pitching today is led by Basma Tawakkul. Team Daira is looking to make us all a bit more stylish in the MENA region and Egypt without breaking the bank. So let's tune in.
Hi, my name is Basma Tawakkul. I'm the founder and CEO of Daira. We're making high fashion affordable and accessible to the Egyptian masses. Many of us, including myself, sometimes struggle to let go of our high quality clothing that we no longer wear. I personally always consider donating, but they value more than that. I thought of selling, but never know where or how. Also, buying new clothing becomes a big deal because of the rising prices of fashion in the market. All of this together made me realize that we're sitting on a huge business opportunity. I created Daira to solve a real problem and build the business with impact in a market-driven commercial way. The global online fashion retailing market was valued at $528 billion as of 2019, growing exponentially every year, driven by the fast-changing fashion trends offered by major retailers. We're having 52 fashion seasons a year, which makes people buy more clothing but keep them for a very short period of time. Same case with Egypt. The online fashion has been growing by 20% annually over the last 3 years because of the fast fashion retailers dominating the local market. 60% of the population under the age of 30, with 55% internet penetration, which makes them well exposed to the global scene and becoming very aware of all the new fashion trends. They want to dress up like those fashion icons they follow on social media, but they cannot even afford to buy from low-end brands like Zara. Driving demand for our product, the cost of fashion in Egypt. The vast majority of Egyptians are in the lower middle class. Buying quality fashionable clothing was never an option. By number, Zara pair of jeans is equivalent to from 10 to 20% of average monthly income. At the same time, significant volume of clothing is disposed, either by discard or by donation. We have on average 23 million disposed wasted value clothing annually. Keeping money in customers' pocket and keeping garments in the fashion loop for longer. Meet Daira, MENA's leading online marketplace for high-quality pre-owned clothing at the best price point and the go-to destination to monetize the second-hand and dead stock high-quality clothing. Daira, match made in heaven between high-quality clothing and shopping smart fashion seeker. Over the last 8 months, we've collected 500 valuable pieces, 70% of the posted items were sold. Generated revenue to date, 40K EGP, organically with zero marketing budget. We ran 6 impact campaigns supporting different causes. In this slide, you can see some of our real product pictures. Our product supplies. We intentionally have diverse supply channels to ensure constant flow of supplies. First, from individuals on consignment basis. We open a space for individuals to sell their high-quality unwanted clothing to make money. Second, impact campaign basis. We collect inventory by running social campaigns supporting different causes, encouraging fashionistas, celebrities, wealthy customers to give away their unwanted, gently used clothing. Third, we develop partnerships with a number of suppliers, including Bala wholesalers, known fashion retailers that stock, and non-profit organizations responsible for collecting donated clothing. The value chain. We sort the clothes, we clean, then we arrange photo shoots. Our in-house team price the items. We post on the website. The customers can browse the items freely, then order online. We deliver to the buyer's doorsteps through our logistics partner. With extensive market research and very successful pilot, Daira proved that refusing to buy second-hand is just a cultural taboo, only in our heads. Daira stands out with selection of high-quality, perfect condition clothing, attractive price points, and regular offers. Definitely our social impact plays a huge role. Our go-to-market strategy, e-commerce website, digital marketing on social media. We work with social media influencers to generate interest in our product, and regular open days. The competition landscape for high-quality fashion resale is still at an early stage in Egypt and in the Middle East. At Daira, we realized the opportunity of second-hand market in all over the region, selling to the masses. We want to be the first shapers and leaders. Our target customers, millennials, Generation Z, people who are conscious about consumption, fashion lovers, age group from 14 to 65, who are internet users, middle, upper, low, higher class level, gender, males and females. Our founding team consists of highly experienced business people. Basma Tawakkul, strategic partnerships and operations management. Sina Hubus, business development. We currently have 4 other part-time employees. Our advisors, who are pioneers in the field, who knows all about it inside out and can take Daira to a whole new level. Mona Al-Gazzar, head of fashion at Amazon. Ahmed Al-Minshawi, head of commercials at Noon. Ayman Aisawi, CEO at D-Squares. Our projections by 2023, 7 million EGP generated revenue from more than 30K items posted and more than 1 million visitors on our platform. We're asking for $50K US of funding in exchange of 10% equity. We plan to spend the money on expanding our operations, marketing, and hire additional full-time employees. Thank you.
Thank you, Basma. So, of course, all the questions you have, take note of them. And, of course, we're going to have the breakout rooms after all the pitches are done, where we can all go and interact live with the founders and ask them any questions they have. Now, just to kind of share with you how much fun we have usually with these programs. We've all become one big family. We work with those startups day in, day out, and we have a lot of fun as well. So we put together a quick video to show you what we mean. Enjoy.
Myself, Muhammad, Amira, and Hatim. Okay.
ثواني فين الخمس ثواني؟
معلش. معلش احمد انا ننام ولا نكمل؟ يعلوا عليا. في ستارت اب ثانية. We will continue after.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we have Delta Oil, a startup that I'm very excited about that's providing innovation that is empowering women across Egypt and hopefully across MENA region. This is part of our energy track. Stay tuned and enjoy.
All of us know what is the black gold, right? Yes, crude oil is known as the black gold, and many of you are familiar with the white gold. Egyptian cotton is considered as the white gold in Egypt, and today I am Siraj Musa from Delta Oil, going to talk to you about my gold, the green gold. Did you know that Egyptians are throwing out $600 million in sewage of used cooking oil each year? These $600 million are representing 750,000 tons of used cooking oil generated in Egypt annually. That waste cooking oil is used as a raw material for the biodiesel. And biodiesel is like regular diesel that used to power trucks, cars, and buses, but it's a green source of energy. The market size of biodiesel is $31 billion and expected to grow to $44 billion by 2025 due to EU regulations in reducing the CO2 emissions. And Egypt produces from 20 to 30,000 tons of biodiesel annually exported to Europe. However, there is a supply-demand gap in Europe estimated by 1.2 million tons, which is equivalent to $1.3 billion, and it's just a gap. So there is a huge difference between our manufacturing capacity and the European need. What holds us back from manufacturing more quantities is not our manufacturing capacity, nor the technology we are using. What really holds us back is that there is no sufficient resources of used cooking oil, which has been used as a raw material for the biodiesel industry. The reason for that is, it is very difficult to collect small quantities of used cooking oil from many far places. Second, the high transportation cost to collect oil from far areas, and the quality requirements that EU requests to ensure the source of used cooking oil, which is very difficult to obtain. So, meet Delta Oil, Africa's leading used cooking oil supplier to the biodiesel industry. Delta Oil is Uber and Careem-like business in oil collection that controls and regulates the used cooking oil supply in Egypt. And in less than one year, we have more than 400 collectors in our network, and we collecting more than 30 tons each month. And in the last 6 months, we generated more than $180,000 in revenue. We are doing that by building a network of small shops and independent collectors in rural and suburban areas in Egypt. So, Egyptians now can exchange their used cooking oil for goods. We are doing that by scouting for the potential independent collectors in the areas we are operating in. Then we are inviting them to join our training program conducted by Delta Oil's area manager, and then having contracts with the one who are matching our criteria to enable them to start their business in oil collection. And we are marketing the idea online and offline to encourage people to come and exchange the used cooking oil with them. And at the end of the day, our trucks come to collect the used cooking oil from our collection points. Our revenue model is a quite simple one. We are selling the used cooking oil. We are collecting it from $400 to $500 per ton, and we are selling it from $600 to $800 per ton. And our competition comes from two sides. First, the individual collectors, who are collecting the oil randomly, but their model is not scalable nor legal, unlike Delta Oil, who have the necessary permits from Ministry of Environment and having MOU with Ministry of Internal Trade and Supply that make their model more legal. And second type of competition comes from recycling startups, who are collecting all type of waste from household doorstep, which make their model not efficient. Above all, we are trying to follow the triple bottom line approach, which focuses on 3 P's. People, that we are encouraging people to collect and start their own business in oil collection, and the planet, we are trying to protect our environment from being polluted, as each liter of used cooking oil thrown in sewage pollutes 1 million liters of water. And we are trying to sustain this model by making good profit margin for us and for our partners. Our team comes from different backgrounds and experiences in marketing, sales, and operations. 1 year ago, we have raised more than $50,000 by winning several competitions and having investment from Forex startups. That helped us collect more than 30 tons each month and to have 400 collectors in our network. And today, we are seeking $500,000 to have more than 8,000 independent collectors in our network and to collect 600 tons each month. Our journey to build multi-million-dollar business is only possible by taking with us multi-thousand independent collectors. So, would you like to come with us? Thank you.
All right, so the fifth pitch of the day is Square Corner. This is a startup that we were excited about from the beginning, from when we first looked through their application to join the cohort. But it was only until we tried it ourselves as a team till we saw the power and potential of this startup firsthand. Ladies and gentlemen, Square Corner.
Hello everyone, this is Omar Ghanem, co-founder and CEO of Square Corner, and we aim to bring back the fun into our new virtual office. In 2018, over $80 billion was spent on corporate training and development across the US, and $20 billion across the MEA region. And that number is growing exponentially given the recent COVID-19 crisis. While today, more than 70% of corporations are allowing employees to work online indefinitely, social interaction is no longer happening. Employees are not seeing each other face to face. This is leading corporations to struggle with engagement. Yes, it's a bit of a challenge, but why? There is lack of online options, and it requires a lot of effort and a big budget to execute offline activities. There is no long-term impact for the available solutions, and the biggest problem is that remote employees cannot participate. So, meet Square Corner, the future of corporate entertainment. A gamified platform that allows companies to deliver remote activities for the employees, and we are the first company in the MENA region to do so. Now, we'll give you a glimpse on how it works. Our games are extremely engaging, where 1,000 employees can log in into the platform, get divided into teams, and faces a lot of clues and challenges that they need to be solving together. While they are solving the clues, they communicate, they talk, they laugh, and they get to know each other. Finally, there is a competitive environment that pushes the participants to their limits. They are racing to beat the other teams and be the winner. Our customers said that this is the best fun they have ever had online. Karim Samra, CEO of Changelabs, said that he was totally thrilled and cannot wait to do it all over again. Nada Fuad, product manager of Orchidia Pharmaceutical, said that she wants to do this once a month and this would really help her team. And we have dozens of other testimonies. Our customers absolutely loved our games, and there isn't a single person who have given us a negative review. What makes our product that amazing is our core development methodology. We implement experiential learning technique into our games. There is a gamification element because everyone loves to play games. There is a competitive environment that encourages the team to communicate and be more involved. And most importantly, it is fun. Looking at the unit economics of the game, it takes us 4 weeks and $2,500 to develop. We charge companies an average of $600 for 50 employees, and we expect to run 10 of these every quarter, so that means that every game we develop will break even in 2 months and start making profit after. Currently, we are prototyping and exploring the market, and by the end of 2020, we'll have the final version of the platform and onboarding 2 more games. 2021 is the year we go big. We'll have 20 games on our platform. This will allow us to start signing up companies on a subscription-based model and onboarding a mobile app for an enhanced process. This will make us reach 7K employees and bringing $125K in revenue. 2022 is the year we expand, going to the GCC area. And 2023 is the year of exponential growth with automated process and augmented reality programs, reaching 80K employees and bringing $1.5 million in revenue. Since May, we have launched a platform, developed 2 games in-house with self-investment, onboarded 8 companies, 6 of them as premium demos, and 2 signed contracts with Orchidia Pharmaceutical and Carrefour. We got into this because it's a huge market. We are targeting white-collar workers in multinationals, SMEs, and startups. That's 1.2 million employees in Egypt, a $120 million market. We are aiming for 15% market share, that's $18 million, while the GCC market is estimated with $500 million. We charge companies $12 per employee for 1-day remote activity. In the local market, we are the only company in the MENA region that provides remote activities in a gamified technique, subscription-based model, competitive price relative to HR consultants and agencies who offer online training, and also our games are constantly changing and easy to use. Looking at the global players, we have Go Games, Team Bonding, and Wild Goose, who have run 800 virtual events since April 2020. And none of them are operating in the MENA region and no localized content, which will allow us to expand in the market more easily. We are looking for $50K. We want to go fast, scale the team, build more games, further develop the product, and a big marketing push. This will help us reach 180 companies, bringing $600K by the end of 2020. So you might be thinking, why are we the perfect team to reinvent corporate entertainment? We have tried the old and traditional ways, even we have done it ourselves for the past 2 years. We know how to develop team building programs and we know how to execute it. Looking at the team behind this, we have got Sharif Hatem. He knows how to drive marketing strategies and developing engaging games. He had more than 6 years of experience in marketing and product development. We have got Mahmoud Shahed. He knows how to close deals. He had more than 5 years of experience in business development. Finally, Omar Ghanem. He knows how to grow a profitable startup with more than 5 years of experience in finance and events management. And it doesn't hurt to know that the three co-founders have been working together for the past 6 years. We are going to change the way employees have fun together. I promise you, Square Corner will be the next big thing in online corporate entertainment. We have the team, the experience in the market we all feel, we have the solution, we have a beautiful product, and we have direction. So, if you would like to take part in the online revolution, please come to us.
All right, so next we have a startup that's being led by a founder that's an industry expert. And I personally love it when I see someone that sees a pain point firsthand and creates a solution, a platform to solve it. So without further ado, I present to you DumDum. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Faidi Salah and I'm the founder and CEO of DumDum Graphic Design Platform. In today's globalized world, graphic design is a very important function for companies and professionals alike. The market in the MENA region is getting more competitive every day. COVID-19 has pushed people to rely much more on digital platforms, and yet the graphic design industry in the MENA region, which is valuated at $147 billion, is still old school. In the MENA region, both companies and professionals suffer from the lack of relevant design assets representing their culture and environment, such as relevant Arabic stock photos. They also suffer from the complexity of the available graphic design software, which makes creating an appealing design almost impossible, especially for non-designers. Additionally, the currently available solutions providing graphic design are mainly human-based, which make them expensive, unreliable, and unscalable. And that is why we decided to build DumDum, the first digital graphic design software and platform built in a way that is tailored for the companies and professionals of the MENA region. The software is very intuitive and easy to use, as it was carefully built for non-designers. It is also packed with thousands of relevant design assets such as Arabic templates, Arabic fonts, and Arabic stock photos, which are key differentiators between DumDum and any other platform across the globe. And the software is cloud-based, requiring no installs to be used, and it is 100% mobile responsive. The product has been a massive hit, with almost 7,000 users enjoying the experience you can see. So you basically choose your preferred design type from our 14 different design types, and then you choose a template that you like, and you start editing, adding your logo, changing colors and fonts, etc. until you finalize your design. In terms of need, on the global level, the need for such software has been validated with the existence of the graphic design giant Canva, with 30 million users and $6 billion in valuation. And this is in addition to other global platforms that also have millions of users. On the regional level, the graphic design industry in the MENA region is valuated at $147 billion, and there are more than 140,000 monthly searches for keywords such as Canva, online graphic design, and other similar keywords in the MENA region, with 0 companies providing a culture-centric approach or relevant design assets to the region. DumDum aims to serve a massive market, as there are 23 million startups and SMEs, as well as more than 2.5 million professionals that we target in the MENA region. We adopt a simple freemium business model with monthly and yearly multi-tiered subscriptions to be launched during this month. And based on our projections, we will reach monthly revenues of 6.5k USD by Feb 2021. Over the past 140 days since we launched our platform, we acquired more than 6,800 users against a customer acquisition cost of 0.3 USD, and our users created more than 8,000 designs to date. In terms of competition, we summarize it into 2 main players. The global player and market leader Canva, which is a very solid platform, but it is not tailored for the MENA region. And locally, there is Vixels, which is a local startup providing a graphic design software, but it offers a totally different user experience. It has no proven traction for over a year, and it is also not tailored for the MENA region. So, in a nutshell, we are a user-led, one-stop shop covering all your design needs, including social media, printables, and other design types. We are a culture-centric design tech company tailored for the MENA region by language, content, and strategic planning. We're constantly scaling and increasing our relevant design assets to meet the huge market demand. And finally, our knowledge base and support are in Arabic and in English. Our team consists of myself as CEO with strong access to the entrepreneurship ecosystem and with more than 10 years of diverse experience in brand building, business development, marketing and management of design agency and design team. Ahmad Turk as our CTO with 8 years of experience in tech and software development as well as marketing automation. So far, we're bootstrapping and we invested more than $10,000 and 4,000 hours to build DomDom. And with this mix of traction, passion and expertise, we're ready to scale vertically and horizontally. This is a glimpse of our roadmap and projections for the future. So by Feb 2021, we will empower 15,000 users to cut much costs and enjoy our graphic design experience. And by Jan 2023, we will reach 300,000 users, yielding a monthly revenue of 4.8 million Egyptian pounds. And then we plan to start expanding into Africa. We're raising $90,000 in exchange for 15% in equity, and the funds will mainly be allocated for software development, design asset sourcing, and marketing activities to reach our projected milestones. We're raising $90,000 in exchange for 15% in equity, and the funds will mainly be allocated for software development, design asset sourcing, and marketing activities to reach our projected milestones. And now, it's time for you to join MENA region's first culture-centric design tech company, DomDom. Thank you.
Awesome, so we're almost halfway through. Before the next pitch, we have a special message from one of our strategic partners, one of our sponsors from the Dutch Development Bank. Rolling! Action!
All know by now that these are pretty unusual times and that it takes disruptors and unconventional partnerships to make a change. The Dutch Development Bank, FMO, supports small and medium-sized enterprises in emerging markets and also here in the Middle East, North Africa. We support Changelabs as we realize that young people are key for future growth and that they can be the change. So great that you've all joined us here today online, and good luck and enjoy to all of you.
Next, we have a Team Desire. It's one of the startups that is coming from our energy track as well. So stay tuned, and hopefully we see all these startups provide much needed disruption and innovation in the space across Egypt and MENA.
Hello, this is Bishoy Shuda, co-founder of Desire Energy. Imagine that you're walking by a crowded street full of silent vehicles and no exhaust gases. These are the electric vehicles. Desire Energy is empowering the transition to electric mobility in Egypt. Electric mobility has been growing globally over the past 10 years, and it's expected to reach 30% by 2030. Egypt has also taken serious steps towards localizing the manufacturing of electric vehicles, and the government will produce 25,000 electric vehicles by 2021, approximately 17% of the total annual sales of vehicles in Egypt. $8 million is the total market size for charging industry for the coming 2 years, and we are targeting to serve 30% of the electric vehicle users with an average of $1.8 million in revenue over the coming 2 years. After our extensive market research and face-to-face interviews with EV users, we figured out that more than 70% of electric vehicle users prefer fast charging, and they also find difficulty to reach the location of electric vehicle chargers. Although that there is a huge market demand towards electric mobility in Egypt is still facing 3 main challenges. First, an anxiety of range. People are worried to own an electric vehicle due to the lack of infrastructures for electric vehicle chargers. Second, the long duration of current electric vehicle charging sessions that takes up to 7 hours. Third, the high burden on the public grid. So we in Desire Energy provide end-to-end fast electric vehicle charging solution. We provide sales and installation of electric vehicle chargers to petrol stations, operation and maintenance, energy management system to monitor and control the performance of electric vehicle chargers, and mobile app for best user experience. We have secure partnership with Tritium, one of the leading manufacturers of electric vehicle chargers with more than 3,000 electric vehicle chargers all over the world. We have the best charger in Egypt. Our customers can fully charge their electric vehicles in 40 minutes instead of 7 hours. Also, our chargers will operate efficiently in Egypt high temperature as it's patent liquid cooled. We are generating revenue from sales and installation of electric vehicle chargers to battery stations, in addition to revenue sharing of the charging tariffs. We provide the best value for our partners and best user experience for our customers. For battery stations, our partners, we provide them with full turnkey solution with energy management system and customer acquisition through mobile app. For EV users, our customers, they can fully charge their electric vehicle in 40 minutes instead of 7 hours. They also can find the nearest charging station. They can monitor and control their charging status and pay online via our mobile app. Our go-to-market strategy has 3 main pillars: partnership with battery stations, partnership with auto dealers to generate traffic on our electric vehicle chargers, and social media marketing campaigns for EV users and potential customers. Looking into the competition metrics, currently we have one main competitor. Our main competitive advantage is that we provide fast electric vehicle charging service in minutes instead of hours. Our chargers are compatible with all types of electric vehicles, and we provide EV users with the best user experience through our mobile application. Our roadmap has 3 main milestones. Currently, we are working on the mobile app development and licensing to be finalized in Q4 2020. Sales and installations of electric vehicle chargers in 2021. And in 2022, all our electric vehicle chargers will be 100% powered by solar energy. Reflecting our roadmap on the financial statement for the next 5 years, we have a promising opportunity to break even after 18 months, and we will generate $3.5 million from sales and installation of electric vehicle chargers and $1.8 million from the charging tariffs. We are raising $200,000 to finance the mobile app and installation of 12 electric vehicle chargers over the coming year. Here's the team behind Desiree Energy. We have cumulative experience of 8 years in automotive engineering, renewable energy, and sales. If you'd like to empower the transition to electric mobility in Egypt, please visit our virtual booth, and thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 7 pitches complete. Our 8th is team handover.
Good morning. This is Radha Rushdie from Handover. Let me start my presentation first with some facts. Fact number 1, over the next 40 years, the world is expected to build 230 billion square meters in new construction, adding the equivalent of Paris to the planet every single week. Fact 2, Egypt is expected to build 23 new cities in the coming 5 years. Fact number 3, buildings and construction together are responsible for 36% of our energy use and 39% of our carbon dioxide emissions. What are we doing at Handover? We are disrupting the construction industry. There are 3 main issues we're focusing on. Number 1, the rapid increase in the building raw materials prices such as the cement and steel. Issue number 2, the negative contribution of the construction sector on the environment, as you have seen from the previous slides. Number 3, the lack of human-centric designs and proper thermal installations for the building that we spend most of our times in. We are reinventing MENA's construction market by deploying affordable and sustainable projects using locally sourced materials. We deliver design and build services, training and capacity building, consultancy services, all with a profit margin of 15 to 20%. The value proposition of our solutions is that we mainly depend on locally sourced materials such as sand and mud and gravel. We don't require heavy equipment or huge investment to start our projects. The buildings that we construct are durable, fire resistant and thermally insulated. They cost 25% less than the conventional buildings, and they save 40% of our energy consumption, and they have lesser environmental impact. We also create an enhanced indoor air quality with zero toxic materials and moderate humidity levels. The techniques that we mainly adopt now are round earth, compressed earth blocks, and natural stones. Our market is the construction industry. There has been globally some indicators such as obligations to start building green certified projects. Another indicator is that sustainable construction companies such as Dados has been getting investment of more than 200 million USD. Nationally, our construction market is now valued with 25 billion USD, and it's expected to grow with almost 11% yearly, and we aim to acquire 5% of this number. Another local indicator is that Egypt recently released a national building code only focusing on earth construction techniques in 2019. Another indicator is that Egypt is expected to cut all the energy subsidies by the coming year, and also international banks such as EBRD are directing loans specifically for environment-friendly projects. We work with two main segments of customers. First segment are the developers, and they range from real estate developers focusing on the ecotourism sector, or individual developers such as farm owners and landowners. The other sector is the development sector, and we work with NGOs, donor agencies, international organizations, or CSR departments in private sector companies. In the last 5 years, we were able to construct 6 projects ranging from residential projects, farmhouses, community buildings, community schools, and urban development projects. And currently we're working on 4 ongoing projects, and we have 3 projects in our pipeline. And this is our financial traction for the last 4 years of operation, and this is our projection for the coming 2 years. We were able to raise funds of 2.5 million EGP, and the revenues generated from our projects are 5.5 million EGP. Our competition starts with any traditional contractor or anyone who builds, and it's more specific with these couple of design and build firms. They focus on conventional buildings, and also they have a track for environment-friendly building techniques. What makes us stand from the crowd is that the quality of the products that we deliver, our expertise in this field, the portfolio of projects that we have constructed, and also we align between the value that we present and the cost, and also the team is one of our biggest assets. Our team is a diverse group of civil engineers and architects, and we have extensive experience in construction management, sustainable materials, and earth construction. Also, we have a board of advisors of experts in the earth construction field, passive design, and business development. Our growth plan for the coming years is that this year we're focusing on our R&D activities and doing more market research on new products and new lines. In the coming 2 years, we plan to focus on urban scale projects, introduce new services such as consultancy services and block supplying, and also accrediting our buildings with green certification. We also aim to expand to new markets such as the MENA region and Africa. Our ask for this round is 200k USD, and we're planning to spend them in first assets and acquiring more machinery and equipment. Second is the team and adding more team members so we can execute more projects. The third is the business development, so we can acquire more market share. And fourth is the R&D, so we can enhance our building techniques and our materials even more. Thank you very much.
Our 9th pitch is by a team of very talented, coachable, and hardworking entrepreneurs, Team Baramoda.
Hello everyone, my name is Ram Yahya, R&D manager of Baramoda, Egypt's leading organic fertilizer company. All the vegetables and the fruits that the 6 billion people living on the earth eat is a product of some kind of fertilizer. But unfortunately, the most of fertilizer that we used in Egypt is a chemical fertilizers, which are destroying the ecosystem elements, contaminate the water and the air, and they kill the microorganisms in the soil, and for sure have a huge negative effect on the humans. And the traditional fertilizer is the animal manure that infects the soil by pathogens, nematodes, and the seed weeds. Also, we have a problem with the water because the agricultural sector consumes 81% of Egypt's water resources. The global fertilizer market is one of the largest in the world. It is estimated by $200 billion. Only in Egypt, we consume annually more than $800 million on the fertilizers, and without this amount, the country wouldn't be able to meet the demand. For that, all the governments around the world have started to promoting the organic agriculture and banning the use of chemicals. For example, here in Egypt, we have a new organic agriculture law, which states that all the agriculture for in-country and the export must be from an organic source by 2025. And according to the organic trends in the world, Baramoda has developed an innovative organic fertilizer made from a sugarcane waste, which means our product is the only one in Egypt, has a 40% of organic matter, increase the productivity of soil by 10%, reduce the irrigation needs by 30%, and reduce the chemical use by 50%. Our magical compost for any type of soils and any type of crops. We started in 2018 with a $45,000 as a total revenue, and within only 2 years, we distributed our product over 7 governorates in Egypt and to 154 customers. And till now, in 2020, we reached to more than $170,000 as a total revenue. And we are expecting to reach to more than $400,000 by the end of the year. And we can do that because we have a great opportunity with the sugarcane waste, and we are working to secure more than 300,000 tons of waste generated each year from 7 factories as a raw material for our product. Baramoda is leading the organic fertilizer market, and that only after 2 years. And that's because we have a unique production process that started with our exclusive supplier, one of the largest sugarcane manufacturing plants in Upper Egypt. And we are the only company that inoculate the compost piles with a specific strain of bacteria, and that to ensure our customers will get the best quality of the compost. Also, the work in Baramoda is based on a strong scientific background. By the help of our R&D team, Baramoda became the first company in Africa and the Middle East which customized a compost according to the customer needs and according to the type of soils and the crops needs. Also, our price is 15% less than our competitors, and the production process is 50% less than our competitors. And if we compare our product with the another products, Baramoda is safe on the environment, 100% plant compost, and with a competitive price, includes all the micro and the macronutrients, and it's essential for the exporting crops. When we started in 2018, we were losing 7% of the product price, and after 2 years of the experience, we reached to more than 40% at the gross profit of the product price. Also, according to our experience, now the cost of one production unit is $500,000. It divided between 67% for the running cost and the remaining amount for the machines, and reaches to the break-even point after 8 months, and the profit in the first year is 20%. Baramoda has an amazing team with a different backgrounds and with experience more than 70 years. And we are so lucky to have mentors on the international and the national level. Also, we get the confidence from 2 investors. And today, we are looking for more partners in our great opportunity. So we are asking for $800,000 to build 2 units and to invest in our R&D team. Thanks for your listening.
So as you all know, to train and help 13 startups move forward, it takes a team effort. It takes a huge network of experts, of investors, of entrepreneurs. So we reached out to some of our network who have helped us across the years to push and train the startups. And one of our very close friends and industry experts is Loay Shawarbi, and he put together a quick message for the entrepreneurs and for the investors.
My name is Loay Shawarbi. I'm happy to be with you today. I'm principal with Shawarbi Attorneys at Law. We are a law firm based in Cairo, Egypt. We're practicing in the area of general corporate and commercial and international business transactions. As things move with entrepreneurship, technology and innovation, and startups from Egypt are already making some big name, we believe that we should also be a good citizen of Egypt. So what we do is that we also try to contribute to the ecosystem as to engage with it. Our experience with Changelabs has been magnificent. Whether last year or this year, they are really putting a lot of opportunities into the startup landscape and helping startups to make it to the next level. They do put a lot of upskilling and a lot of skill and a lot of technical know-how in the way of startups, but they also do something that is a little bit more than most people do. They also invest in those startups at their graduation or after. This is really interesting because Changelabs puts its money where its mouth is.
Our 10th pitch of the day is by Team Changelabs, a team that I feel has made the program so much more fun. Everybody loves them. Besides their amazing product, it was great to have them with us. They brought such a good energy to the entire program, and you'll see why. Enjoy.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Khadija, the founder of Changelabs, a platform enabling a virtual world of science education. Precipitated by the COVID crisis, universities and schools globally are rushing to move their educational programs online. And the global e-learning market is continuously increasing, projected to exceed $330 billion by 2026, with a compound annual growth rate of 9%. Even before COVID, organizations like the University of Phoenix and Singularity University launched entirely online programs serving millions of students since then. However, one of the challenges with online education is that science students are being left behind. Both high schools and universities largely rely on offline courses, and these are associated to physical labs. Schools need to spend around $250,000 to build a lab, and another $50,000 to maintain it and supply it with materials every year. For universities, this can be 4 times higher. Even before COVID, there was still the problem of restricted access to these labs, not to mention safety issues. So imagine the need now. Meet Changelabs, an online learning platform providing interactive science labs for students anytime, anywhere, at an affordable cost, with total safety, enabling even experiments that are not doable in the real lab. So here's an example on our platform, mimicking the real lab, giving a 3D immersive experience for students to practice the procedure, the steps, and the safety precautions. And not only that, universities can also use it to have practical exams for students through the assessment feature and integrating the results with their learning management system. And note that in this experiment shown here, which is the gel electrophoresis, there are certain substances that when exposed to may cause cancer. This results in universities completely dropping similar experiments, or only studying the theoretical part, or allowing them with huge concerns to student safety. Other experiments like HPLC, for example, can cost thousands of dollars for a university to let students do it just once, if at all. While in Changelabs, we allowed universities and students to do all these experiments with no concerns to safety at a fraction of cost for an infinite number of times. Our business model targets universities in a B2B approach, as well as academics and students in a B2C one. And our revenues come from subscription fees based on the duration and the number of experiments. Previously, it was all B2B, while now we've just launched our B2C plans, which are already seeing some uptake. In a short period of time, we were able to grow from 18,000 users coming from 10 education institutions to where we have today, which is 25,000 users coming from 23 institutions and resulting in about $500,000 in revenues. And some of our new clients are Harrisburg University in Pennsylvania, which was named among the 10 most recognized STEM universities last year, as well as Texas A&M, a brand name and ranked one of the top 10 in the US. And our product is so good that we just won a bid with Harrisburg University against 4 of our main global competitors, one of which raised more than $30 million to date. Additionally, we currently have over 34,000 users from more than 160 countries on their free plan and increasing every single day. This gave us not only insightful feedback, but amazing brand awareness and exposure to be recommended by tens of well-established universities in the world. So as you have seen so far, our product has been used, accepted, and recommended by both universities and individuals in different markets, advanced and emerging, giving us more assurance on its scalability, knowing that science and its education are the same everywhere. And one more thing, studies show that this is working. Universities found that by using virtual labs, students became more proficient and familiar with the lab procedures and surroundings, leading to an increase in their performance by up to 60%, and their retention by up to 80%. We are currently the first mover in the MENA region, leveraging on our competitive advantage as we provide our simulations in both Arabic and English. And the opportunity is huge to reach thousands of universities across the globe, especially that we help both types of universities, those in advanced countries to improve their students' learning outcomes and retention, but also those in emerging markets which might not even have a real lab. And that's where we see our greater impact to provide an equal opportunity for students everywhere. We are already growing our customer base and aim to raise our next investment round early next year to expand our sales team and reach more students to break even by 2022. We are dedicated to growing and expanding Praxilabs. However, we do believe that in the long term, publishing companies, life science or lab equipment companies, as well as online universities are potential acquirers. Macmillan, for example, acquired Late Night Labs as part of their strategy for online learning. At Praxilabs, we have assembled an outstanding team of EdTech experts, marketing and sales professionals with a passionate commitment to make science education accessible to millions of students around the world. And finally, we are currently raising $750,000 in equity to advance our product even further and expand our teams globally to process the increasing inbound requests we are getting from all over the world. So please reach out to us if you are interested in joining us on our mission of making science education accessible. Thank you.
Next, another startup from our energy track, a startup that I'm very proud of because I saw them progress day in, day out, and they came to us. It was just, I think, just an idea. Team Vestos, and I really look forward to finding an electric, clean tech scooter across every compound in Egypt next time I visit.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Singer, a co-founder of Vestos, Egypt's first on-demand electrical scooter ride-sharing services in gated communities. Across Egypt, there are more than 2 million people who live and work in more than 1,000 gated communities and faces some challenges. Time wasting in waiting for internal transportation and even parking their car, lack of social distance in the public transportation, and high cost of ride-sharing app. And also, vehicles make up nearly 15% of pollution, leading to global climate change. We in Vestos are offering flexible, safe, affordable, and environmental friendly solution. How Vestos work? You downloading the mobile app and install it, search for the nearest scooter, then scan the QR code, then go with the scooter. We track and locate the scooters using the built-in IoT box. Our team is responsible for maintenance and managing of the scooter. We are using Xiaomi brand, the leading scooter that is used by global ride-sharing players. This brand is well known by its safety measures and electrical efficiency. And here is our app application screenshots.
And for our pilot tractions, we use 2 scooters to make 275 trips to generate $315. We saved 150,000 of carbon dioxide gas emissions, and we got 6 loyal customers. And for our competition analysis based on our pilot stage, we make it on 4 points, which are the flexibility, on the low cost, eco-friendly, and technology. We only have one competitor in Egypt. It's called Rabbit. He only provides the scooter on daily basis rental. So you need to book the scooter 2 days before the day you need the scooter. We have 4 revenue streams. The first one, the rental fees per ride, And the second, the contracts deals to operate in compounds. The third one, promo codes, packages, and scooter branding campaign to our brands. And the last one, the package for fast food and business in our operating zone.
And let's talk about global market validation. With Lime and Bird, the two leading companies in the world for the scooter rental, they are both founded in 2017. The market value for each is around $2.5 billion, and they own around from 120,000 to 180,000 scooters. Lime, in 2020, they acquired Jump, which is a scooter rental company by Uber, and Bird acquired Cirque on January 2020. The market size for ride-sharing apps for scooters was $9 billion in 2019 and will increase to $35 billion in 2025. And let's talk about the scooter unit economics, which the scooter costs us about $350, and the average cost of the ride is $1. We do 5 rides per charge per scooter per day, and the payback period for the scooter will be 4 months. The ride cost will include around 50% profit and 50% for operational cost. Our financial projections is $3.7 million as a total revenue in the upcoming 3 years, with a break-even point on August 2022. We guarantee at least 4 times return on investment if you invest with us now. Our ask is $100,000 to start our business and secure our business for the next 1 year. Our go-to-market timeline plan is we started on February 2020. We will have around 120,000 rides by the end of the first year, and we will have around 3.5 million rides by the end of the third year. Then on 2024, we plan to expand to the global market. And meet Vestus team, a very special team. Meet Beeman, the operational lead, and Muhammad, the technology lead, and Singer, the business development lead. Thank you.
Our next startup already has some interesting traction, and I'm hoping to see them scale really fast with the support of investors like yourselves tuned in today. Team Mawilni.
Hello, I'm Muhammad, founder of Mawilni. Getting credit finance in Egypt is a very hard and painful journey. Despite that, the market size for consumer and microfinance is huge. It is more than 500 billion Egyptian pounds, with huge liquidity in this market exceeding 2.2 trillion Egyptian pound available for lending. And this market is growing by 28% year over year, which reflects the huge demand for credit finance in the Egyptian market. However, customers and small businesses suffer from many problems, starting inconvenience, wasting a lot of time and effort visiting bank branches many times and waiting in long queues just to have a simple inquiry or to apply for a loan or credit card. Also, they suffer from getting credit finance with much higher cost due to poor financial and banking literacy, in addition to inability to get different credit offers from different banks and be able to select the best that suits their need. On the other side, banks and financial institutions are suffering from high credit operational cost and inability to achieve credit sales targets, which result in a very low return on assets and profitability for banks, which is really a very big problem for them. So to solve all of these problems, meet Mawilni, Egypt's first online marketplace for credit finance that enables customers and small businesses to access credit finance from the comfort of their home. No need to visit bank branches anymore, as all the customer need to do to get a loan or credit card is to log into mawilni.com, submit the request, and then they will start to receive credit offers through Mawilni. Then they will select the best that suits their need, and then our bank representative will be coming to their place to collect loan documents, get their signatures, and finally, customer will get the credit finance needed in an easy, convenient, end-to-end seamless process online. We have developed our smart chatbots that enable our customers to have financial advising 24/7 anytime, be able to inquire about any banking terminology or banking product they don't know about, in addition to being able to apply for a loan or credit card. In just 5 months, we have received more than 50 million of loan requests, and we have facilitated more than 12 million of credit finance through our platform. Also, we have generated more than 100K in revenues. How we make money is simple, is that we get commissions on approved loans and fees for each credit card sold, and we get our commissions from our partners of banks and financial institutions. The sectors we target are consumer finance in addition to auto and real estate finance for individuals. Also, we do target microfinance sector for small businesses. We use a multi-channel approach to reach and acquire our customers online, including Facebook and SMS advertisement, our referral programs, partnerships with SMEs and startups, in addition to producing educational content on our platform and chatbots that enable us to have huge organic traffic to our platform. If we come to competition, you will find that Mawilni competitors are all just another comparison platform, where they are misleading customers and providing them with wrong information, uncustomized credit offerings that customers are not eligible for it, in addition to sending unfiltered leads for financial institutions that have a very low conversion rate. While we at Mawilni understand that in the lending industry, there is no one-size-fits-all. We do provide our customers with customized credit offerings that suit their need and status, with the exact amount they will get, with the exact cost of finance they will be paying. Also, we do provide convenience for our customers, enabling them to have credit cards and loans and credit finance without the need to visit bank branches. Everything is happening online from their mobile phone. All of this is done through the advanced back-end algorithm that Mawilni team has developed that is able to filter and receive thousands of applications and filter them within minutes and match them with banks and financial institutions, enabling us as Mawilni to have a very low cost of credit operations, and also enabling our partners of banks and financial institutions to have a high quality filtered leads where they will be able to do more sales and have high conversion rate. We started early this year, and after partnering with 2 of the largest banks in Egypt, we are planning to onboard 8 more financial institutions by the end of this year. Also, we are automating our platform so that we can develop its full feature and launch it by end of this year as well. By 2021, our plan is to partner and onboard 10 more financial institutions and to develop a fully automated credit system that enable customers to have instant credit offerings online without any human interaction. And by 2022, we are going to introduce for the first time in Egypt and in the MENA region online checkout for credit finance, where customer will be able to have instant access and approvals and getting credit finance without any physical documents or physical signatures. Everything will be happening digitized using eKYC and smart contracts. And here is Mawilni team, a team of 3 dedicated professionals who have worked in big banks and multinationals, myself, Muhammad, Amira, and Hatim, with more than 34 years of collective experience in banking and credit operations, marketing and product development, customer operations, and credit finance. Our ask is $100,000 to be used for platform development, marketing, and team expansion. And this investment will help us to generate more than 52 million Egyptian pounds by year 2025. Finally, if you are interested to join a fintech startup that will be transforming the lending industry, not only in Egypt but in the MENA region, you can come and talk to us. Thank you very much.
I can't believe the program's almost done and the demo day is almost done. Our very last startup might be one of the more mature ones in the program, but it still has a long way to go, and I'm very excited to see them move forward. I'm excited to help them, the same way I'm excited to help the entire cohort. Before I introduce the last startup, I want to remind you all that we'll open the Q&A breakout rooms right after so that we can go and facilitate the conversation, and hopefully all those startups can get the investments they need and work with all of you as new partners to continue to progress, to innovate, to bring new jobs and more value to the Egyptian and MENA market. So next startup and very last pitch is El Dukkan.
Hello everyone, my name is Ahmed Maher and I'm the CEO and co-founder of El Dukkan. El Dukkan is the first enterprise e-commerce software in the Middle East. E-commerce is one of the most important trends in the Middle East, and currently market size is $22 billion, and it will reach $48 billion within the next 2 years. Also, the global e-commerce software market size is around $37 billion, and here in MENA it's around $2 billion, and this is our first target. When it comes to e-commerce platform, yes, there is many solutions, including Shopify, but there is a huge gap and no solution for medium and large retailers, they need to do ERP and CRM integration. They want to customize their logistics and operation. Also, they want to integrate with the localized third party like payments gateway and shipping gateway. That's why we come up with Dukan. Dukan is the most advanced and affordable enterprise e-commerce software in the Middle East. Currently, we're serving more than 20 medium and large retailers. And also, we got an investment from EFG and EV and Flatix Labs. We have 3 business models: self-managed and cloud e-commerce plus pre-integrated plugin. To clarify more about our models, self-managed, where the clients visit our website and buy the license fee and deploy Dukan software on their private cloud server. For a cloud e-commerce, we charge customer fixed subscription beside a revenue share. And we already have a huge success story with Masri Pharmacies. Masri Pharmacies, in 1 week, they generated 1 million EGB in revenue, and we take a 2% commission from their revenue. Besides, Masri Pharmacies right now, it's one of the market leader when it comes to pharma e-commerce. And they are one of the top apps on App Store and Play Store. And right now, every other pharmacies are calling us. For a pre-integrated plugin, we build a plugin for a service provider like shipping and payments and SMS and other service provider for e-commerce. And we take a markup on every transaction around from 5 to 10% from their commission. When it comes to competition, it's a big mistake to compare Dukan with Shopify. Our main competitor is Magento, because Magento is focusing on the enterprise e-commerce. And Shopify, to enter the enterprise game, he created a new product called Shopify Plus. As you see, you will find all the players in enterprise e-commerce software already got acquired, including Magento. And that's why we are focusing on enterprise software e-commerce. Our main competitor right now is Magento. Clients compare between Dukan and Magento, and thanks for localized integration and providing a world-class mobile app, give us a lot of advantage over Magento. Right now, we generated more than 2 million EGB in revenue. That's helped us to create a high-quality product in a short amount of time. Plus, when we started revenue share and subscription business model, our client growth has been tripled in the last quarter. And also, we acquired the market leaders in each industry, like in electronics, Combiumi and Radio Shack and Mobile Shop, in the pharma, Masri Pharmacies, and also in the fashion, Footloose, Crocs, and Cat. Our go-to-market strategy to do partnership with payments gateway and even banks and logistic company to resell our software. Also, we do a B2B sales with the medium and large retailers. We do a partnership with the software houses to resell our software to their e-commerce clients. Every day, we have a new feature in Dukan. Our goal is to build solid and futuristic e-commerce technology and to get acquired the soonest. I'm lucky to have my technical co-founder, Sharif Ismail and Mohammed Yusri. We already worked together and co-founded the software house. We generated more than 6 million EGB in revenue during the last 3 years, and now we are focusing on Dukan. We already raised 120k USD from EFG EV and Flatix Labs, and we are looking now for 300k USD to expand our sales across Gulf countries. Our goal is to reach 1 billion EGB value of transaction in Dukan in less than 1 year. Thank you.
So there you have it, 13 startups, 13 pitches. We're going to open up the breakout rooms. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for trusting us with your time. And I hope that some of the startups make a good match for your investments going forward. Please reach out to us for any questions. We're always looking to continue to empower Egypt entrepreneurs. I'm Jamal Khayat, signing out from here, and I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you very much, and see you soon.
Miento, si te digo que al fin ando pensando, quisiera saber lo que estás haciendo. Te llamo pero me sale ocupado. Oh.
Tú me lo vas robaste el corazón como un criminal.
Bebé, yo no puedo negar.
Esto que siento por ti no es ilegal. Oh, criminal, criminal. Tu estilo, tu flow, baby, muy criminal. Criminal, criminal.
Criminal, criminal. Tu estilo, tu flow, mami, muy criminal. Criminal, criminal.
حبيبي بالبنط العريق غالي أقرب من الوريق حالي تتشخص جنون بيقولوا لنا بك مريض أتاري كل ما حب فيك بات منك وبقيت مزاج أتلحق بقى دي في إيديك ما انت في لقاك العلاج لقيت الطبطبة ولو ما انتش بعيد ضحكتك فيها كهربا ببقى زي واحد جديد لقيت الطبطبة ولو ما انتش بعيد ضحكتك فيها كهربا ببقى زي واحد جديد criminal criminal tu estilo tu flow baby muy criminal criminal criminal
Criminal, criminal. Tu estilo, tu flow, mami, muy criminal. Criminal, criminal.
حبيبي خدها ومني ليك مشتريك مشتريك فوق ما تتصور كمان والواحد ولا ليك شريك لو انا هوصفك اوصف ايه عقدي فل ابيض وفيه قلبي بيدلدق حنان ملكي بقى وانا ادرى بيه لقيت الطبطبة ولو ما انتش بعيد ضحكتك فيها كهربا ببقى زي واحد جديد لقيت الطبطبة ولو ما انتش بعيد ضحكتك فيها كهربا ببقى زي واحد جديد criminal criminal dressed in to flow baby muy criminal criminal criminal
Criminal, criminal. Tu estilo, tu flow, mami, muy criminal. Criminal, criminal.